So, I haven't released one of these in a while because, my head's not been on straight of late. And, like the song says, first take care of head. And, even though, like, stuff's progressing, other stuff isn't, in a way. I've had a lot of health issues this year, in my lifetime, basically. And, I've learned in the past week or two that when stuff crops up, I just gotta take care of it, no matter what. And so, what's going to happen as far as 10 universe releases, this week, I'm probably just going to work on stuff, which I should probably just be doing anyways, and not try to release 8 billion things, and try not to have a different release on Instagram and everything else. And I'm just going to take the week to work on stuff, and stuff's going to get rescheduled. And I'm still shooting. Like, I was sick a couple of days last week, but I was still shooting. And like, we shot some scenes for some real tree stuff, like for an episode coming up, and for also a character introduction teaser episode for a character that's gonna be featured in the series. So like, I'm still doing things. And today, agreement payments were made to have more, false emergencies, like the audio drama series we're doing. And, with breaking news, and I'm glad to work with everybody that's working on that. And we got plans for, season 2 and the season 3. And also more comic book pages coming out on the Patreon. But yeah, it's just like, I think sometimes when you're doing this stuff, like, and I'm not doing it by myself, I'm working with other actors and artists and everything else, but when it falls upon you all the time, and then you get frustrated because maybe you're not connecting the way you'd really want to, but you gotta keep producing, keep making the work, it can be overwhelming at times too. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this week, reevaluate a lot of stuff, and a lot of this was like tumbled over from the hurricane stuff and the stress of all that, Hurricane Dorian, and which didn't hurt us that bad, but really devastated and hurt other people. But from that stress, things just kind of just tumbled, and work stress and other stress. So I'm gonna relook at stuff, and like the TikTok series are going to continue with the Knights Templar and stuff like that. I just want to look at this week and really just get things under control, and I'm probably going to do it tomorrow night. That just sit down and take like a couple hours just to look over things and say, okay, feasible, what do I want to do before the end of the month? Because like the Halloween special should be out next year. Not next year. Hopefully it's not just next year. Next month. And we're actually looking to do 2 things. One is kind of a setup thing for the actual Halloween special. And actually today more stuff signed up for a narrator coming back. Stacey Tyler's coming back for a narrator role, and she's gonna be working on some stuff. So that was cool. And I'm sorry this is rambling and stuff, but I just wanted to let people know why I haven't updated lately. And I think sometimes I overwhelm myself with trying to do too much stuff, because I feel like in the internet age you have to do too much. And then when stuff like getting sick happens, like it's like, it just basically fucks you up even more, because it sends you into a spiral of like, oh, I'm sick, I can't get stuff done, and I have all this stuff to get done when I really didn't need to have all that stuff to get done. I need to refocus and pace myself of what I really gotta. I took myself out of this good niche that I put myself in, where one release a week, and then I started saying, no, I'm going to do all these releases and all this stuff because I have it and it's edited and ready to go, and it's still a lot of work just to put it online and release it. So I'm going to probably go back to that Monday release, and that's all, and then I'll probably promote that during the week and promote older stuff during the week and give myself a chance to actually work on stuff and give myself a chance to have the time to work on stuff. So it's a kind of sucky late night entry, but I just thought I'd update for the few people who may want to read these and stuff. But we got a lot of stuff in the thing. New issues of comic pages coming out on Patreon. You can check out the link below. New audio stuff coming out. Like I said, season 2 and 3 of the audio. More podcast episodes besides just the audio drama. We're going to be recording new episodes of a bunch of stuff here soon. I got new trees, the real trees teaser episodes coming out. The TikTok season 2 series ticked off. The Knights Templar season 2 is going to keep going. I'm really enjoying those. So, like, all this stuff is going to continue to happen, but I'm going to go back to that Monday release and only one thing a week, unless I just do something and finish it on time and then release it. That's fine, but trying to schedule myself more than one thing a week, no, it just doesn't work. And if I'm trying to, like, fit into a certain mode of, like, release, you gotta release tons of stuff to make a difference, and it really hasn't really in up numbers anywhere, YouTube, anywhere. When I release tons of stuff, it really doesn't drive stuff up more or anything right back. So I'm gonna go back to the thing that's more comfortable for me. So everybody keep creating.